We got to go now to our series, Cracking the Kid Code. It is the middle of summer, and many parents out there, they're struggling to keep their kids off of their screen. And we're going to see what happens when you give them unlimited access for a week. Will they moderate their time? Well, one family, they tried it out, and Becky Worley has the results. Hey, Becky.
Good morning, Michael. It's the dream we have as parents. The kids can use their tablet for an hour or so, then they'll spend the rest of the day, climbing trees and playing with friends. But then reality hits. It's only lunchtime. They've been on the device for 5 hours, and you're yelling at them again to put it down. So our experiment with one family, if the parents didn't intervene for a week, would the kids ever go out and enjoy summer?
Summertime means screen time. And for the Sargents of Phoenix, Arizona, limiting screen time is a struggle with Grayson 10, Wesley 7, and Lily 4.
On a day when there's no school, what's usage look like?
Ideally, an hour, 2 hours.
Just gonna keep watching that, or you can eat your breakfast.
Mom and Dad are exhausted by it.
We're constantly trying to engage them. Let's do this, let's go here. They are so addicted to them that they don't know how to come off of them.
So we've asked the Sargents to try something, giving their kids unlimited access to devices for a week.
Do you think you'll get bored with screens?
After a while, probably. Yeah. Nope.
We use this Disney Circle, a device from ABC's parent company that you plug in and an app that tracks the kids' usage. On day one, the boys' hours are astronomical. Grayson more than 8 hours, Wesley nearly 12 hours.
Hey Wesley, you hungry for lunch? You want some lunch, bud?
No. Never.
And bedtime was shot.
What time are you guys planning on going to bed?
Beat the streets of
Whatever time I fall asleep.
All three kids watched a lot of videos and played some games. Carly noticed a definite shift in behavior right away.
Mom, make them stop annoying me.
I work today, and the kids basically spend, I don't know, 7 hours on their computers and 5 hours. This is another great example of what happens when they spend too much time on them and they're coming off of them. Fighting, taunting.
And while the 4-year-old's device usage was all over the place, averaging about 3 hours a day at first and then spiking on day 4 with more than 6.5 hours, the older boys showed an interesting trend. After the first 2 days of binging, because they could, they settled into a routine of about 5 hours a day.
They're choosing other activities over the devices quite frequently. I thought it might be a lot worse.
Dr. Victoria Dunkley, a child psychologist and author of the book Reset Your Child's Brain, makes an astonishing observation. She thought they would use the devices even more, but the kids did self-regulate.
Our max was about the average of what most kids in America are doing right now.
Like 5 hours a day?
Oh yeah. For this age group, 5 to 7 hours a day is common.
5 hours a day is way more screen time than Mom Carly had in mind. For kids over 5, the American Academy of Pediatrics no longer recommends an exact time limit for screens, but does recommend an hour per day cap for kids 18 months old through age 5. Dr. Dunkley has her own recommendation.
Less than an hour or two a day is the healthiest. Kids that have the least amount of screen time have the highest grades, they read more, they sleep better.
And even the kids agree.
What do you think is the right amount of time for you?
Maybe like 1 or 2 hours a day.
So your mind says 1 or 2 hours, but when you're actually in it, it'd go longer?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Kids just get addicted to it.
Well, one thing the entire family said, it was really nice not to fight about screens. The kids felt a sense of control. The parents loved not having to be the screen police. But 5 hours a day, that's a lot of screen time. And Michael, they've decided going forward to use that Circle device and limit the kids to just 2 hours a day.
All right, thank you so much, Becky, and I agree. 5 hours a day seems like a long time. If you have 5 hours to spend on the screen, I'm going to make you get a job. How about that?